Now, before we hit the block, something I noticed, I've got the one shapeshifter fully unlocked, upgraded on one side of the ball, and Ryan Shazier as well. But I've got to do work and do a little math to figure out how much candy I'll actually need to upgrade the shapeshifter. What I would really like is to be able to put him at tight end one. He can block. He's like gonna be 91 speed after boost at least, and just a murderer at the edge of the line. So I think he'd be pretty deadly. Probably really play at like a 400k card level for just some candy that actually is probably going to be quick saleable by the end of the promo and get money back in either way. So I think it'd be a pretty good move to go about it that way. Now, when you go through these, it's worth it to take the time, even if it's just a few minutes, maybe even 5 minutes, to sit, wait, and try to snipe a good deal to save some money. You never know when you can save like 10k. So I saw, 110k when I originally searched. Looks like I'm not getting too many. Let's take a look at just all defense. Try to whittle it down from there from the cheapest option. So it looks like, okay, 113. Looks like it's a full list that's populating. Still about that much. Let's check offense because we saw 110 earlier, and so we can just sit wait for a little bit to snipe a good card. All right, we waited a good bit. 100k is a good deal. So after a few minutes of time, looks like we got a solid deal. And it looks like that's about 4 total upgrades. So we'll probably have to buy another for 200k to get them fully unlocked. For 200k for a 90 overall tight end that has 91 speed, damn right, I'm going to take that up. And he can block too, so that's a good deal. Ooh, we found a good one. That's a snipe for sure. We could probably resell that if we want, and that's a huge money-making method I used to do a few years back. Especially with these promos, they just keep flooding out a lot of these guys. Like this Tim Patrick. If I wanted to, I could probably, that's for example. 100k. You see the next cheapest at 115. If we were to sell that, and it would be the second cheapest one, and this one was just posted. We sell it up for, 121, 10% tax. What is that? 12k? 12k minus 122, ballpark. I'm not a math guy, but it's about a 10k profit. That's pretty solid. And you could make it back pretty quick. And you could find stuff like that all around. I mean, shoot. You could probably find it, plenty of these 84s. You can find it cheaper. You just have to know what the market has these set at. And it's probably about, 30k for these. So you could find one, snipe one at 23, 24. Less of a tax, so there's more profit margin. Pretty good money-making strat, and I could do that anytime. If you're no money spent, that's a good way to go about making a lot of money for sure. I used to make a good deal of coins just doing that, chilling, especially on Saturdays, especially whenever there's drops during the week, whenever they have those. There's market crashes, there's people buying packs, there's just an influx of all these new cards. So be knowledgeable, especially with these promos that come out. These, most feared. If there's Black Friday, when there's Zero Chill, and all these different stuff, they spout out a bunch of these cards, and you can really make a profit because there's just an influx and a lot of them. You could even make a good deal through sets. It's a pro tip, but if you guys want more info, more examples, more specifics, let me know down below, and I'll get on that. But next up, let's see what we could do about upgrading our guy. And there it is, folks. 92 speed, 93 strength. He gets boost from Most Feared and my Eagles theme team. I mean, just look at these stats. This guy's cracked. This is incredible, man. And only for about, 200k, and I'm going to get a good bit of those coins back after the promo. I mean, this is a pretty nutty card. 93 run block. Are you kidding? 6'1", good size. I mean, mismatch nightmare. He could block. What a dangerous guy. I mean, with somebody who is so well-rounded, with the stats that he has, a tight end role where you can block, catch, do all those things. Perfect spot to put somebody like that. That's going to bring up our overall a decent bit. Now, the next spot, I'm sure y'all saw, I already upgraded Paris Johnson all the way through grinding, getting candy a good bit. I did pull this right tackle, huge pull, great pull. And also John Simpson. I just bought Cody Mauch, and I did buy Sam Darnold. I'll go over another video about how I got a few other players like Devontae Smith for free, which is pretty crazy. 450k card right now, pretty good. Next move, I think it makes sense. I do not want to have Jason Taylor getting like every snap, especially for nickel defenses. So I do want to get a edge player. What I think makes the most sense is that what was his name? Max Crosby in here. And just like I just did a second ago, I think it makes sense for me to just, get this Max Crosby, get the candy to fully upgrade him. Cost me about 200k unless I snipe a really good dealer like I did a second ago, but that would be huge. And then I could bump my 2 defensive tackles because I put, Jonathan Allen out wide because he looked like a really good pass rusher. The thing is, this team speed, you need to have speed at the edge spot because it covers a lot of area, with how often people are running outside stuff, bubbles even, or really just containing the QB itself. Jonathan Allen probably is not going to get the job done out on the edge too much. He's a great player, makes a lot of plays, but 71 speed, 74 acceleration. At that spot, at that role that you need to play at that edge spot just doesn't make sense. So getting these two, and I got these guys for free. This guy I pulled, which was pretty crazy, DeForest Buckner. But they would kill on the inside with how rough, it is to find those top end inside guards and center. They would wreak havoc alongside the speedy at the outside of Max Crosby. So I'm going to pick him up. And I found a snipe. Just like that, 92k. That's pretty damn good. We're finding some good deals. That's what I'm saying, man. On Saturday, it's a great time to make your upgrades. We're gonna quick sell this fella, and then we're gonna get one more before we do that. But it's looking pretty good. Right now, the market's kind of bottoming out at 110k. So if anything around 100k, I'm pretty much gonna take up. That's pretty solid. Yeah, that was a good snipe. I could have made 20k probably on that card if I wanted to sell it. Especially those linemen. People really need those linemen, especially with those boosts. They get boosted up to like 89. You could see it on my line of scrimmage. I got 3, but it's pretty damn solid. And we found a solid one at 103k. So we're gonna take that one. We're gonna quick sell both and get us Max Crosby. And there we go, fellas. Already a 92 overall he gets boosted to. What a dog. I mean, an absolute playmaker. 92 is just about the highest overall I've got other than Paris Johnson. I mean, already huge upgrades for decently cheap. For people that work, you're still going to get coins back when we sell those most feared tokens. Pretty good deal. So next move, I think we got to go corner. Given where the market is right now, I mean, I want to go theme team for these upgrades. I want them to stick. If I'm going to invest in them, I want them to have good ROI for a while. I mean, comparing, DRC to Charles Woodson, who's my corner 2. I mean, other than press, like, is there anything staggeringly different? Sure, I can get DRC to 89, speed, but I don't think that's worth 200k. In my opinion, I think it's worth it to save, get the 90 overall Quinyon Mitchell, because that's a true corner 1 option. But right now, I don't think that's the move. I was excited to get this James Cook because I played against him. Dude was buggy, jumping everywhere, making me miss. But I think I gotta go theme team. If I'm gonna go big, I gotta go hard. I want this Saquon, so he's coming home. Set on the auction block a decent bit. 225 is about as good as we're going to get for him. So he's home. And there it is, fellas. We got a 90 overall Saquon starting now. We got a dynamic running back. We got evasive and human joystick. Also grab and smash to boot. 90 speed. Pretty damn good. 89 break tackles, super useful. Stupid amount of jumping if I wanted to ever hurdle. I rarely hurdle. I like to spin typically in stiff arm, but great short route running. Good option. Needed it. Staple of the offense. He's going to score a lot of tutties with your boy. And we will be making that choice. A.J. Brown, welcome to the team. You're our true X #1 wide receiver. And after that switch, we got an 89 backup Mike. So we got 4 solid linebackers that can still move. Let's take a look and see what his attributes look like. After the team boost, 86 speed, 89 excel. Not bad at all. Good play, rec, and tackle. That's what we need. Pretty solid. Not super sizey. Guy's more of an effort fella, but decent zone, I guess. Solid overall. He can handle the run, handle his own, do his job. So that's all we need. And then we've got A.J. Brown sitting at 89 overall. Solid move there for 80. Let's see. Yeah, just an 88 speed wide receiver. Good size. He does that X role really good at the boundary. He can run block. He can hold his own. He'll catch the ball. What's his catch and traffic? Yeah, 88 catching traffic. That's pretty damn good. So I'll take that. And not the shiftiest fella, but we don't need X's to be that. We just need them to do their job, be functional. So solid move there. Still got 280K. Let's see if there's anything else really standing out. I don't think there will be, but let's take a look. And how could I forget? We need a kicker. And there we have it, fellas. Pretty good upgrades. Still got 200K to spare. There are no worthy upgrades really right now that's actually worth paying for. We definitely are going to pick up Quinyon Mitchell with our next upgrade. I'm going to save up, make sure that happens, because we need a good CB duo if we want to keep up with how treacherous the online scene can be. So solid group for sure. 89 overall is pretty damn good. So, we're sitting at 88 offense, 89 defense, plenty of boost. We're going to get this ship righted only after about 3 days. At least I think so. Yeah, 3.5 days of grinding, working. We're starting to accumulate a pretty damn good squad. I'm going to go over some more content here soon. Appreciate y'all watching. More to come. Thank y'all.